Greetings, Interweb surfers, Patrick here, coming at you with my thoughts on some of the Marvel San Diego Comic-Con trailers. Yeah, mostly just to sort of balance it out, since I did a bunch of DC trailers last time. I'm going to be reviewing some of the teasers that aired for Marvel. That is the new trailers for the Netflix series of Luke Cage and Iron Fist, as well as the new Doctor Strange trailer. Now, as I said in my last video, if you want me to do any more of the news that drop, like, I don't know, the Kong, Skull Island thingy, and any of the pony stuff, like new movie characters or the Legends of Every trailer, smash the like button and leave a comment down below. So, with what little that was out of the way, here are my thoughts on the Luke Cage and Iron Fist trailers. Now, unfortunately, there isn't really all that much for me to say about these trailers because they're pretty vague, especially the Iron Fist one. And I don't really know the characters that well. I have a couple of comics that they were in, along with watching that really cool Earth's Mightiest Heroes episode that introduced them and Scott Lang, where Luke Cage was this big, anger-prone muscle guy, and Iron Fist was the more relaxed, zen one. Oh, and of course Ultimate Spider-Man, where Power Man was a big, annoying musclehead, and Iron Fist was an annoying Proverbs-spouting hippie. Although then again, you'd be hard-pressed to find characters who weren't annoying in Ultimate Spider-Man. But that said, even though they're vague, they still look pretty good. I mean, with the Luke Cage one, it pretty much looks like he's going to be a character similar to Jessica Jones. Although, then again, since he first appeared in Jessica Jones, and yeah, it's not really, I'm getting off track. Yeah, he looks like this character who's seemingly vulnerable on the outside, but haunted by aspects of his past, particularly his dead wife. Or girlfriend, or... sorry, I can't really remember. God. And yeah, the entire trailer is basically just one action scene. Like him talking with a supportive old black guy, and then going into this sort of prison criminal hideout thingy and beating a bunch of people up. But that was a really cool one where he just uses the door as a battering ram and just boom, Captain America ain't got on me. Of course, his mother goes, really? Yeah. And the Iron Fist one, again, I don't really have much to say. It just like he was a guy, a little boy in a plane crash, trained by some monks. God, I could make up a creepy joke based upon that image that you're seeing right now, but I won't because I'm better than that. And he gets locked up in a mental asylum and punches his way out. Still looking forward to it. So, yeah, sorry, not really much to say on these. But hey, I'm still pumped for them, given how Daredevil and Jessica Jones were both really awesome. I'm pretty sure they're not going to let us down. Now on to something that I thankfully do have much more to talk about. The Doctor Strange trailer. Now, unlike Luke Cage and Iron Fist, I do actually know a fair bit about Doctor Strange. I mean, not quite as much as, say, Captain America, Iron Man, or lots of the other more famous Marvels, but I know the basics. Arrogant doctor who becomes a sorcerer after his hands are broke, and looks for magical means to fix them, becomes a big wizard, learns humbleness, great power comes great responsibility, blah blah blah. And, yeah, now the first trailer for Doctor Strange didn't really wow me. There were some cool visuals, Cumberbatch looked kinda good in the role, nothing that surprising. This trailer actually shows a bit more of the movie. Yeah, and a bit of a better idea of what the whole plot is going to be about, without spoiling too much. That's the thing I really like about Marvel. The trailers for their movies generally don't spoil much. Take a hint, Snyder. You should have just left Doomsday to be in the movie. Then we would have been even more disappointed. That was your aim with Batman v Superman, right? But, yeah, like, all of Marvel trailers are really good at teasing the film, getting us pumped, without spoiling too much. And, yeah, like I said, this trailer basically does the same. I mean, I know there's been a bit of controversy about the ancient one, or the old one, I can't really remember her name, being recast as a Caucasian woman as opposed to a Tibetan man, but, my philosophy with this sort of thing is that the role should go to the actor best for it. And from what we've seen, the person playing her looks like she's doing a good job, being this very wise, sort of spiritual, slightly detached looking person. Although given she's probably has a long life, it's understandable. And Cumberbatch, of course, looks great. Like being this sort of really arrogant, well, then again, Cumberbatch playing really arrogant, snobbish guy who's not really that good with people and has a huge ego. We have never seen him play that well before, have we? But yeah, stick Cumberbatch in basically anything, and he's going to do a good job. Like, yeah, I know I mentioned Charlotte, but also The Imitation Game. God, he was incredible at that. Yeah, so yeah, Cumberbatch is definitely a great choice. Oh, and this little bit where he puts the cape on. I know it's a little thing, but it looks really badass. And of course, yeah, like I said, a little bit more of the plot shown, like his mentor, psychic friend, Baron Mordo, who was really the villain, I don't know, and this guy who looks kind of like the Chief Hut if he really, really needed some eye drops, and his motivations aren't really that shown, but then again, he's a Marvel villain, so he probably doesn't really have any. Please just not be as bad as Malekith. Oh god. But yeah, all the characters definitely look really good. But the visuals, the visuals in this look insane. It looks like if Christopher Nolan did Inception while on mushrooms. I mean, just loads of New York buildings crashing into each other. The world suddenly becoming like suddenly a huge kaleidoscope coming up, turning a building into some big jigsaw puzzle thing. Just what is this? And yeah, this definitely does look different. Like Marvel actually doing magic. Like I know they have the Thor films that's all drenched in Norse mythology, but they mostly explain that as the Asgardians are just sort of a long-lived alien species with technology that humans generally don't get, and kind of confused with magic. I'm glad that they're actually doing magic, especially since there seems to be a bit of a, especially since some of the other companies, DC, until recently, have been stuck doing the gritty, realistic rubbish. But I was a little bit afraid that maybe this movie would be a bit humorless and a bit too dark, too many visuals. But then came along at the end with Mordo.
What's this, my mantra? It's the Wi-Fi password. We're not savages.
Ah, you're still gonna have the Marvel humour. Very good movie. I am on your side. So, yeah, I mean, I was already looking forward to Doctor Strange before because, well, it's a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. They're pretty much all good, except the Iron Man sequels, and Thor 2. But except for that, I like them all. So yeah, definitely really pumped for this. But yeah, come on. Benedict Cumberbatch as an egotistical wizard. When was that ever not going to be good? So, and yeah, that just about wraps it up. So, all in all, I was kind of scared with DC's trailers, but they got me on board. I pretty much knew that the Marvel trailers were going to be awesome since they've been doing this thing for a while and they're really good at it, and yeah, they were really good at it. So that seems about it. Oh, and of course, BFG thoughts on coming pretty soon. I am Parix11, thank you for watching.